I am stressy and depressy. Life be lifin', and I kind of let myself go a little bit, and I haven't been doing as much makeup as I want to. So, let's test a bunch of new makeup finds from Dollar Tree. First up, the matte primer from Ioni. I forget what collection this is from, but we're gonna try it. Spoiler alert, I've already tried it and I like it, but I want to show you guys. It is slightly tinted. Look at that. And it's very creamy. So you oily skin girlies probably aren't gonna like this. But it does dry down to a matte finish, so maybe use at your own risk if you see it. But it's tinted. Next up, LA Colors Liquid Foundation in the shade Creamy Beige. I'm gonna start with 3 drops first. And here we go. Spoiler alert, I've tried this before too, and I'm just gonna show you guys. It's like a medium coverage that's buildable. I am surprised that I found my shade. Let me blend the rest of the face out. This is so good. Next up, by Be Pure, the Lamination Brow Gel, and we're gonna fill it in with the Marie Claire Eyebrow and Hairline Powder Kit. I have already brushed my eyebrows into place. It comes with a brush, but it's kind of janky, so I just used my little eyebrow spoolie and eyebrow pencil, the brush from Do Color. But this is what we're working with right here. So, I'm gonna look in my mirror. This is supposed to laminate your brows in place so that they do not move anywhere. And don't come for me for my eyebrows. I know I need to wax them, but look. Let me do the other one. Ooh, this is dried down now, and they are not moving anywhere. I should have gotten 2 of these. If I see these again on the next Dollar Tree, I'm definitely getting another one. But let's fill in the brows with color because, you know, they need fill-in. This is great. Very little fallout. I know my eyebrows look janky, but when my hair's down, they match, I promise. The only complaint is it's got a scent. It is a cross between like old school grandma floral scent and baby powder. But if you can get past the scent, this is freaking great. Ioni Concealer in Cool Light, we're gonna carve out the eyebrows. Now, I'm going to take some suggestions from other Dollar Tree divas that did not particularly like this applicator because it's like a silicone spoon kind of thing. I'll dot it under my eyes where I need to, but that's all you need. Over 40, that's all you need. You don't need the big triangles. I am going to take my concealer brush and load my brush up with it to carve out my eyebrows. Hold on. Yes, we're gonna look like a concealer Ninja Turtle. Take that brush under your eye and spread it out and kind of blend it out, because we will take one of these mini poofs from Sassy and Chic and blend it the rest of the way out. Trust the process. Don't be scared. I've got 2 setting powders here that I want to try. This is Ioni's loose baking powder in pink. It's supposed to be a dupe for Huda Beauty. I have Prolux translucent setting powder. I'm going to put the Prolux on the left side, Ioni on the right. So let's see. Pro Luxe comes with its own little poof, and it's got all those little holes in there, but I don't know, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna dump a little bit in the lid and get you one of these little finger poofs that has a corner in it. Pick up that powder, dust it off, and we're gonna set the left under eye. Ooh. Trusting the process. The Ione Pink Baking Powder. I've clearly not tried it or tested it yet, so we're doing this together. And ooh, you take this off and it's just a whole big old pot of powder. Okay, so my same little thing. I'm gonna hopefully not pick what, that's a lot of powder. Again, dust off on the back of your hand. Let's set the under eye. Okay. Okay. Let me see how these set down. That is way too bright on both sides. I'm gonna dust off the XX powder, but oh, that has a scent. It smells like grandma. It's got a scent. All right, let me let this marinate and bake a little bit and dust this off. Dusting off with a must-have beauty brush from Dollar Tree. Still not quite sure which side I like better. I need to get up close in the mirror and see if something settled into my fine lines and wrinkles under my eyeballs. Go to part 2. Okay, we're trusting the process over here. So far, I'm impressed with everything I've tried. Verdict is still out on the under eye powder. Yes, I had to put my glasses back on because we're doing cream blushes now from Ione's new collection, Veil of Allure, because I am blind as hell. So we're gonna do cherry on this side and raspberry on this side. Let's do it. Same amount of each product on each side. Again, this is cherry, this is raspberry. I'm taking Sassy and Chic brush. Clearly I've already used it as a blush brush, and we're gonna blend this out. Because these are buildable colors, any little goes a long way with Ione because Ione comes in clutch with their cheek products. And blending out the other side. All right, let me finish. Okay, I got 2 products here. This is the Marie Claire contour stick. This is actually meant to be a contour stick, but I also got the Ione Camouflage Liquid Concealer in the darkest shade because maybe bronzer, concealer. So I'm gonna do one half of my face with this, the other half with this. Let's see how it works. Okay, first impression, this is not showing up on my skin at all. Like maybe a little bit. Because I put it under here, I put it here, and down this side. The concealer, obvious placement, here, down my nose, here. I got 2 separate brushes. Let's blend out both sides and see what we're working with. Okay, I like both for very different reasons. This is more of a subtle contour. And if you use this as a contour bronzer, this is more of that bam in your face snatched look. So don't sleep on this using it as a contour or bronzer because that's actually really good and it blended out beautifully. From the La Mercier Pro line, it was the $4 line that certain Dollar Trees had. I got a highlight stick and it's called Twilight. So very much pixie type vibes for the dupe. It comes with a brush on top. You take it out of the container, your highlight is on the other side. This is what she's looking like. I'm gonna twist this up just a little bit. Let's see what she's given. Okay. I'm gonna put some on the other side too. This side I'm gonna blend out with my fingers. This side I'm gonna blend out with the brush that comes with it. Okay, not gonna lie. Both sides look phenomenal, but I had a better time blending it out with my finger on this side than this side versus the brush that came with it. I do like this brush, however, though. It's very dense and heavy and thick. So let's move on and set all of our cream products right now with a Le Mercier setting spray. I am going to put a little bit on my nose though, and the Cupid's bow, because she pretty. So hang on. Le Mercier Hydro Glow setting spray. Let's see what the atomizer is giving first. Okay, that is a fine spray. I like that because you don't want your face to be assaulted by a spray. So let's do it. It's got a scent, but it's not hateful. So let's see how this works to melt all the cream products into the face before we move on to topping with powdered products from the Dollar Tree. Honorable mentions here though. The Ioni Rockstar Mascara. I gave this the good old college try. I used it on my lashes without curling them. I used it on my lashes with curling them. If you curl them, it's not hateful, but it is a very wet formula. So you have to wait for it to dry down in between coats. I had to put on 3. So am I gonna keep this? Yes. Is it gonna be my necessary everyday go-to? No. From Ioni, their setting spray. It's a green tea setting spray. I tried this, tried to use it as a setting spray. My makeup slid all over my face. I think this is more of a makeup refresher, or as part of skin prep before you put makeup on to refresh the skin. Or if you're not wearing makeup and you just want to refresh your skin, spray this on there. This is good for that. As a setting spray, no. If you see this at Dollar Tree, it comes in 3 cents. I think I got the watermelon one. There's a coconut one. I think there's a lime one. It is edge wax for your hair. It works beautifully as eyebrow wax. So, multi-purpose, multi-use. Oh, and also, before I forget, another honorable mention. If you don't have these cute little triangular puffs to set or bake, Sassy and Chic, these darling little things, they come in a 4-pack. And 1 finger, whichever finger you have more control with setting powder and baking, and it's a poof. Almost like kind of like a beauty blender type consistency, but yeah. So if you don't have one of these they are darling. They are so stinking cute, and they work just as well too. So that's another honorable mention. And P.S. Angie, there's my little dude back there cheering me on for being stressy and depressy. Like, you could do it. Sit down and do your makeup. All right, little dude, I hear you. All right, cream products set. So far, I am impressed. Dollar Tree becoming in clutch with the makeup. Let's lay down the powder products now on top of the cream. LA Colors. This, why did I just take my glasses off? It's called Sweet Cheeks. I'm gonna put it on this side with the Ione that has the cherry liquid or the cream blush, and then the other side raspberry. We're gonna go in. This is not a new makeup find. This is older, but this is still very regularly carried at Dollar Tree. Essentially ageless blush. I'm not exactly sure what the shade is because it doesn't say it on the package, but because the cream blush side, raspberry from the new Ione collection, was more on the corally side, I figured this would go well over top of that. So let's do it. From Must Have Beauty, blush. Well, that's discouraging right there. You see that? Fibers are already coming out of it. But we're still gonna try it and use it anyway. Ooh, that is bright. All right, I'm gonna look in my mirror. Ooh, she is pigmented. Okay, LA Colors. I see you. Let's go on the other side. Okay, we're gonna go on the right side with the essentially ageless. I apologize if you hear my dryer in the background, because we be doing laundry right now. Because you know. This is, I'm not gonna lie, I've already tried this before. I do use this on a regular basis. That's why, not regular, but semi-regular. So, but you can always consistently get this at Dollar Tree. I did too much. Oh, I did too much. A little goes long. It's very pigmented. Let's fix it. Your foundation brush that you put your foundation on with, we're gonna diffuse that a little bit. I'm gonna diffuse this side a little bit too, because both of them are super pigmented, and I went in hot. I came in hot with both those colors. So, all right, powder blushes. Ione highlighter. This is, I can't remember what collection this is from. It's been within this past year, but it's gorgeous. And we're gonna lay it over top of the Le Mercier stick highlighter. So now, my thing is, powders like that, especially my highlighters, we don't go in with brushes. We put it on our fingers and we tap that in because it is gorgeous when you tap it in with your finger. So we're gonna go on both sides. Hang on. From Ione again. This is from a different collection before they repackaged into their plastic stuff. So I think this is about 2 years old. It is a bronze highlight called Golden Glam. So, but I have so many Ione products over the past years that I have seen the evolution with the Ione products. between their powders, their creams, their lippies. So we're going to go in and dust this on too. That's pretty. It's very subtle, but it's pretty. Okay, so other than these three products here that are not new makeup finds at Dollar Tree, let me gather them all up real quick. The primer, a yes. LA Colors liquid makeup, a yes. The Ioni concealers. Did I use this? Yes. Not just concealers, but darker shades, contour and bronzing. Yes. Marie Claire. I'm slightly disappointed in this. It did not show up on my skin, but if you want a more low-key contouring effect, yes. Le Mercier Pro highlighting stick, yes. The Be Pure laminating eyebrow, yes. Absolute 100% yes on that. I'm going to get another one when I see it at Dollar Tree next time I go. The Marie Claire eyebrow and hairline powder, yes, if you don't mind fragrance and scent, because it's got a smell. Ioni from their new Veil of Allure collection in raspberry and cherry, yes. Le Mercier Glow Hydro Setting Spray, yes. So Dollar Tree, between all of the brands, Marie Claire, Le Mercier, Ioni, and LA Colors, they have been coming in clutch lately. And this is just the base. I still have eye products that I need to try out for you guys. Eyeshadows and the shade shifter eye creams and eye pencils and mascaras. But this is just the base for now. Just the base. Base. Because we're all about that base. Honorable mentions at the end of the day. These must-have beauty brushes, especially these in this beige color. They come with clear protective cases on them. I don't like them. The caliber of makeup that I do, they do not work for me. There are still strands coming out of them. For beginners, yes, absolutely. Not for me. But Sassy and Chic, their brushes. Now, so far, I've only used one. I've used the dual-ended concealer foundation brush, but I didn't use it for foundation. I used it for blush to blend that out. And they're very solid. So whatever you see from Sassy and Chic, get those brushes, because they are, in my opinion, very much sturdier and perform better than the must-have beauty ones.